one of the top threats facing our nation is cybersecurity. And if you don't believe me, just look around. We have already had hundreds of millions of Americans have their personal information compromised. We have fraudulent transfers occurring on a regular basis. Big tech is getting broken into, and our critical infrastructure is exposed and at risk. And there's been many, many reports that e-voting systems are vulnerable and can easily be attacked by foreign nations. Yet what puzzles me is nobody seems to be talking about cybersecurity. I watched the recent presidential debates, and there were two things that totally shocked me. First, no questions were asked about cybersecurity. If these are the top issues that are facing our nation, you mean to tell me that cybersecurity isn't at least in the top three? That it shouldn't at least have a question of how we're going to deal with this attack? We have had in this country a 3-year investigation on whether the Russians meddled with our 2016 election. That was cyber-based attacks. We had a 3-year investigation into foreign cyber attacks, yet we don't think it's important enough to ask future presidential candidates of how they view cybersecurity. And then the second thing that totally shocked me and got me upset was even when there was open-ended questions asked about the presidential candidates of what are their top priorities, what are their key focus areas to protect our nation, not one of them even mentioned or brought up cybersecurity. Now, you can think what you want about the current president and whether we should or should not impeach him, but enough is enough. If you're the future president of this country, you should stop be talking about the past and you should be talking about cybersecurity. We still have a year to go, and I hope in upcoming debates, cybersecurity is going to be a topic of discussion, because guess what? It is one of the top threats to this nation, and if we don't deal with it, we're going to suffer the consequences.